Alright. Ooh, you can watch me, Lissandra. Okay. Tough. Ooh, more tough. Maybe we could even do some Noxus stuff. It's gonna be interesting. All the, like, all the landmarks, just like Taliyah. Or amulets, more so. It's like, it never ends. Frozen Thrall, Countdown. Again, you got some more amulet action going. Oh no, I get reaction chain again. I'm looking forward to this next set. My girl, okay, go off, get it, get it. Next is tough. Tough Nexus? I'm gonna res the card. I'm still getting over this. I'm just trying to process it. Oh, deal 1 to everything. And then you just do it twice. And then of course you have like the top, so it doesn't actually like affect your own Nexus. Oh god. And you could just like use Behold too. City obliterate. Freljord Maokai! Freljord Maokai! That was awesome. Whoa, can we give a round of applause to that trailer? And it looks so awesome. Honestly, this batch of cards is what I'm the most hyped about for next set. Oh my gosh, they look so cool. Has my girl Lissandra. I really love how Legends of Runeterra is giving sort of a spotlight to a lot of champions who aren't as highlighted as much in the original League of Legends game. And I really love Lissandra, especially her Coven skin. Oh my gosh. And she looks so good. So this is definitely going to be synergizing a lot with the Behold Freljord because there is a lot of 8 units. So let's go to Lissandra herself. Obviously a babe, fabulous. She is tough. She's a 3 cost. When I'm summoned, summon a Frozen Thrall. Level up, summon 2+ allies that cost 8+. When I level up, create a Watcher in hand. So first off, let's go over the Frozen Thrall. So the Frozen Thrall is a landmark. Countdown at 8, summon a Frozen Frostguard Thrall, which is a 8/8 overwhelm 8 cost, which will go and count for the level up requirements for Lissandra, as well as some other activating features within this set of cards. And obviously, that is a very big boy. That is a bad boy. I would like to give him a good old hug. I'm sure he's been working very hard today. So now we go to Lissandra's level up. She's now a 3/4, and this actually makes the Nexus tough. I was going around this in this trailer, but this is just such a cool new mechanic, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it works, especially because we did see that Ice Shard, which is right over here, the 3 cost, deal 1 to everything fast. So that means that you aren't even going to be taking damage to your own Nexus. And for Lissandra's round start, it create a fleeting 0 cost Ice Shard in hand. So we're going to be able to go and deal 1 to everything a lot, which is going to really help both our board control as well as ping damage on the enemy Nexus, because we got an 8/8. Lissandra herself is tough, and we do have as a potential other regen and tough Freljord units that we could be using, like even like a Braum. This will help us level up our Braum even more easy. Okay, so for her signature spell, this is Lissandra's Entomb, which is a 5 cost fast. Obliterate a unit and summon a Frozen Tomb in its place. This is crazy powerful. I honestly am not gonna be surprised if this is maybe nerfed, because it says units. So it can even be a champion, it could be a follower, it could be any unit. And for 5 costs, that's really good. I think that's a lot better than the majority of the signature spells. And again, I just love how so much of this set of release is tying into each other, more so than I feel like a lot of others. And for Frozen Tomb, which is going to be summoned by Lissandra's Entomb, is a 0-cost landmark, countdown to summon an exact copy of a obliterated unit I replaced. So this is actually going to be able to pick what you're going to be able to summon again. Now you could either do it your opponent's, or you could do your own unit to perhaps activate an effect again. Again, for 5 costs, Lissandra's Tomb, getting the Frozen Tomb in addition to obliterate, that's just crazy powerful. I'm excited for it. I'm going to be surprised if it isn't put down a peg, but it's really cool. It's really, really cool. I know I sound like super hype, but honestly, like, I haven't been hyped for stuff that's sad as much as this, so I'm just like, I'm getting the card game jam again. It's making me really happy, and I am emotional, and that is okay. Next off, we have a Draklorn Inquisitor. It is a 5-cost 4/5. When I'm summoned, summon a frozen thrall. So that's the 8-cost big boy that I want to give a hug. Run and the countdown of any of your frozen thralls is 4 or less. Advance to 0. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna go and make the Frostguard thrall from the frozen thrall that is summoned with the Draklorn Inquisitor on round end, which is awesome value. And of course, our frozen thralls can be produced by other means, such as Lissandra herself. So this is going to play nicely to the rest of the deck. Like, all these different components are so important. I don't even know what I want to cut, because so much of, like, I feel like deck will surround these cards. Okay, next, Three Sisters. A 1-cost burst creates a fleeting flash freeze, Fury of the North, or Entomb in hand. Whoa! Okay, that is some crazy value. Because usually you're going to be using a flash freeze, Fury of the North, or Entomb, like, in reaction to something your opponent does. So the fact that this is burst, and then you can go and just use wherever of those 3 right away, is some bonkers value, especially for only 1 cost. Now, of course, it's not giving you like a free flash freeze or Fury of the North, but again, especially since I'm assuming this is probably going to run a little bit of a ramp, I feel like the costs, I don't know, what do you think? Like, again, I feel like some of these are just like, these spells are so good value, but again, like, we can't let Targon have all the good spells. Next is the Blighted Ravine, which is a landmark. When I'm summoned, heal your Nexus 4 countdown, deal 2 to everything. So a 4-cost landmark. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be seeing this in as many decks as perhaps the previous cards released, but I still feel like it's really cool. Though, for especially like if you're trying to finish something off and clear a board, maybe you're running 1 or 2 of these for a more situational stance. But I feel like it's really cool, though you do need to remember that you are going to at least be taking 1 to your Nexus, even if you have a leveled up Lissandra, making your Nexus tough. So you're not quite invincible. You're not quite invincible. Next is a 5-cost Cold Resistance Burst. Again, Freljord with the burst. Honestly, it's getting to be a little bit more. I'm like Targon and Freljord with the burst. Nothing is new. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to be playing it. It is a Cold Resistance Burst. Give an empty mana gem and grant an ally +0/+2. Now, this is a 5-cost. I'm assuming it costs so much because it is a because of the ramp, and this is going to be perhaps used in other situations instead of some other ramp cards that you could be using. But I actually really like it because it looks like it's a Trinitaire in the ice, like 3 Trinitaires. I don't know if maybe that's like the Freljord army general uniform, but it looks cool. And last but definitely not least, we have the Watcher. Like, who watches the Watchers? I do, because this bad boy is a 17-cost 11/17 Freljord's very own Maokai. If I cost 0, if you summon 4+ allies that cost 8+ this games, which will be pretty easy to do with the Frozen Thralls, summoning the Frostguard Thralls, and attack, obliterate the enemy deck. Wow. Actually, it's better than Maokai. What am I talking about? It's the entire deck. So this is going to be definitely have to be a on kill, because it doesn't matter if it even hits a nexus. It's just attack, obliterate. It's not even a nexus hit. So I'm definitely running like 2, maybe 3. I think this may even become another archetype of like our big archetype finisher. I know I'm gonna play around with it. Exactly how much we're gonna see it in actual play, I do not know, especially depending on what we're getting, but I feel like this meta is definitely slowing things down a little bit, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I obviously am really excited for these cards. They look super cool. I stream on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern with some Runeterra, as well as some other fun things like Instagram and Twitch, linked down below. So let me know what your favorite card was from this. I love all of them, but I think I gotta go for the Watcher for sure myself, because between that and Lissandra, because they're such game-changing mechanics that I find really interesting, and I'm very excited to go and test out. So I'll see you next time. Bye.